everybody, I am back with another video. I did miss filming videos. I'm so excited to be back, and I thought it would be really fun to start off this whole YouTube journey, should we say, with a little favorites tutorial. And by this I mean I'm gonna slap all of my favorite things onto my face, and so I'm going to use my favorite brushes I've been loving lately, my favorite foundation, primers, favorite eyeshadow palette, everything that I have been loving. If you want to see what I've been loving lately, maybe pick up a few bits and bobs, just stay tuned and keep watching. Alright, so we're going to start out with some moisturizer. I'm using the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. And this is pretty light. I don't take too much. Sorry. I think my sister's home. Or my boyfriend. Or Ryan's here. Either one. But we're just gonna... My sister. And Ryan. Slap this on my face. Ooh. Alright. Every time I touch the face, it gets so red. So I am going to go in with my eyeshadow primer. And my eyeshadow primer is actually super cheap. It's from Wet n Wild. It's just called the eyeshadow primer. A little baby bit. And put it on both your eyelids. I normally do this at this point because I want my moisturizer to sink into my skin. And this gives it time while I do my eyes. And also, if my eyeshadow has any fallout, it is easier to clean up this way. I'm going in with the infamous Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance palette. And I'm first just gonna, with this Morphe MB13 brush, just a little fluffy brush. I'm gonna take the lightest shade, Tempera. Is it gonna focus on it? Yes. I'm gonna take Tempera and just all over my eyes. Sorry about the lighting change. The sun is doing its thing. Just gonna to set the eyeshadow primer, and then I am going in with a little bit of golden ochre, and this is burnt orange, and I'm going to use a little bit of each of these, and maybe a little bit of raw sienna, just to put in my crease. But I'm going to start out with golden ochre by itself, tap off the excess on my favorite Sephora Pro Crease brush, and I'm just going to take that right in the crease. I'm going to just add a little bit of burnt orange and a dash of raw sienna. I'm going to put it in the same spot, just to deepen it up just a little bit. Take it down a little bit instead of keeping it where it's at. I just love this palette because it's so versatile. You can do so many things. Perfect colors for fall. I'm going to take Primavera and Vermeer and mix them together. Just the two light shimmery shades in the palette, and I'm gonna take that on a Sigma large shader brush, just mix them both together and put them directly onto the lid. if you had some MAC Fix Plus, this would be the time to use it. That will give you a much more pigmented look. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that at the moment, and then go in with the Real Techniques Duo Fiber eye brush, and I'm going to take Real Gar and just stick this in just to like bring some warmth to this look. And if you feel like you need to, you can always go back in with that first crease brush, the fluffier one, and you can just use that and blend it out a little bit better after it's placed down. And I think I'm going to take this Morphe M200 brush and take a little bit of red ochre and Venetian red and just stick that just right in the outer corner. Bring it in a little bit. The outer third of the lid is where this should stay. The hard part with pink is making sure you don't look like you got punched in the eyeball. But if you do it right, maybe add a little bit of like raw sienna back in just to take away a little bit of the harshness of the pink and have a nice eye look. I'm going to go back in with my finger with Primavera and just pat that right into the lid. It makes it go on so much more pigmented. And now that the eyes are done, I am going to go in with my primer, the Becca Backlit Primer. I love this stuff. It is so good. And just gives you a little bit of glowy look. I am getting ready at like, what time is it?
5:30.
5:30. So I'm not putting any SPF on, but I would suggest if you're getting ready in the morning, wear an SPF because it's good for you. And before you start putting on your makeup on, sanitize your hands by washing them or just using hand sanitizer, just so you're not putting grimy fingers all over your hands and spreading bacteria. So we're going to go in with the Urban Decay All Nighter Foundation in the shade 4. If you want a foundation that's going to stay on all day, this is your pal. And full coverage. It could be bad for people that have dry skin, but my skin isn't dry. If you have dry skin, the L'Oreal Pro Glow is such a good foundation. And when I use this foundation, I don't normally use the backlit primer because it's kind of glowy and illuminating. But just wanted to give an honorable mention to this guy, and I brought him home, so. Yeah, gonna go in with the All Nighter Foundation. Just gonna pump a bit onto my back of my hand. And sometimes I add a drop of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in Moonlight. My Cover FX products always get so crusty and gross. This happened to my custom cover drops. Like, I literally don't know what to do because the bottle's so pretty, but I guess my grimy hands mess it up. I just mix that around with my finger. And I just put it on my face. And I'm using the Morphe M439 brush. Mine's dirty and needs to be cleaned. But when do you have time to do that? When you go to college. I'm just kidding. Wash your brushes once a week. So you don't spread bacteria all over your face. Because that's how you get pimples and breakouts. And bring it down your neck so you don't. So it seamlessly blends. Star of the show, Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I have a review of this product on my blog, and this concealer is the best concealer I've ever used, ever. And you need like 2 dots of it. And I probably put on too much because I'm looking in the viewfinder to do this. And then I'm taking the Real Techniques contour brush and just blending that in. And now for a good old bake session with the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. It's my fave. And take with a damp beauty blender. Just pat that in and put that sucker on. Anywhere that I just put concealer. And then while that does its thing, going to go in with my Shiseido eyelash colors, and I am going to curl my lashes. I'm going in with the new L'Oreal Voluminous B-Line mascara. Hella good. Okay. Very good mascara, and this is what the wand looks like. Just has really short, stubby little guys that just get in there and make your lashes so voluminous. On an everyday basis, I cannot be bothered with false lashes, and my lashes honestly are not that bad, so like mascara does them fine. I just got mascara on my nose. And I am also going to do my eyebrows, but I'm going to do them off camera. But I use the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil in shade number 3. And I set it with the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel because it's thebomb.com. And it sets all those hairs into place, and they are not moving the whole day. And that's what I need when I go out. Voila! The brows are done. And now I'm going to dust away the bake with this Bobbi Brown sheer powder brush and the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder in Dim Light. Swirl it a little bit and swirl around and my favorite bronzer at the moment, which I think it was in my last video, which was like months and months and months ago. But MAC Gimme Sun, still loving it. Still amazing. It's so good. But I'm also loving this Morphe M527 brush. And I'm pretty sure MAC has a brush that's just like this. But this one is so much cheaper. So good. My favorite blush right now is the NYX Ombre brush, because I can't talk, but the NYX Ombre blush in mauve. It is so pretty. It is just a staple fall color. So good, so good. I just kind of swirl the two colors together, focusing more on the darker color. And then just make a little smile. And just swirl it. Talk. Last but not least, the highlight of my choice right now is the Urban Decay Afterglow in Sin. This stuff is amazing. Like, oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. And I normally take that on this Morphe M510 brush. I just highlight those cheeks until they're... I highlight until I blind my neighbors. Hitting me like... You see that? Oh, so good. So good. Oh, swirly a little bit on my nose. Gonna take MAC's Whirl liner, and on top I'm gonna put the Chanel Rouge Coco in Julia number 404 if you want to purchase. But just going to line my lips. You're not allowed in.
Your dog is an asshole.
So I hope you enjoyed watching me create this look, and if you liked it, you can give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and yeah. So I just want to give you a little update. Ryan and I are vlogging, and they will most likely be weekly. The main channel videos may not be weekly because they take more time, they're more time consuming, takes longer to edit and whatnot. And with schoolwork, it's just crazy. So I'm going to try my very hardest to get one of these up once a week with the vlog and multiple 2 to 3 posts on the blog each week. And yeah, so if you enjoyed, like I said, please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and join us on this little YouTube journey that we're on. So yeah, I'll be back next week with, I think, a haul video. So I'll talk to you later.